Alright, but have you heard this one though? Death to the IDF! Death to the IDF!
Few moments later.
Anti-Semitic death chants being broadcast live.
Well, I thought it was appalling, to be honest.
Glastonbury and the BBC are inciting murder and terrorist violence against Jewish people.
People question how on earth could Hitler ever have happened, point to Glastonbury and say, that's how.
כל תינוק בעזה הוא אויב.
רוצה להעיף אותם, להשמיד אותם עד האחרון בהם.
את מי להשמיד? את
כן, את הפלסטינאים, את כולם.
ילדים המעורבים האלה, בעוד כמה שנים הם באים להרוג אותנו, פה הם המחבלים.
עזה צריכה להיות משותחת. הם צריכים לשלם במטבע היחיד שחשוב להם, וזה גירוש, וזה כיבוש, וזה התיישבות.
Where you have a chant saying death to the Israeli armed forces. I just think it's disgusting.
And death to the IDF is death to Israelis.
את החלון הזה, אתה נותן לשם תלה. מליאדה, משפחה, עניינים. אמרתי לו, אבל הזין שלי, שרוף את כולם. ואני הפקודה. דרך, אמרתי לו במילים הכי מסריחות שיהודי יכול להגיד. תראה איזה כיף לשמוע אותם לשרוף.
נאצים זה הנאצים הכי גדולים שיש. הם האויב שלנו, לא חמאס. לא צריך לעשות את הבידול הזה.
River to the Sea is still trying to wipe out the state of Israel.
This is a chant that basically is known to be calling for the extermination of Jews.
From the river to the sea is an erasure of Israel, the right for Jews to exist.
אני רואה, אין בן אדם אחד, אין עץ אחד, אין בית אחד, ואם הייתי יכול את הדגים בים הייתי מראה. כולם אויב שם. הילד שנולד שם אתמול ברפיח...
הוא אויב?
ברור, הוא לא יהיה ציוני, ברור שהוא יהיה...
כרגע מה שחשוב, אמרתי, הכרעה, השמדה, הגירה. זה בקונצנזוס. אני לא מכיר כמעט חוץ...
תציץ להם את כל מאגרי המזון. זו תפיסתי, זו עמדתי.
אני משמיד את הכל מהאוויר, תקשיב טוב. והמטרה שלי בסוף שאין בן אדם אחד בעזה, אין בית אחד.
מה, 2 מיליון משמיד, הורג 2 מיליון.
כן, דוחף, בכל הכוח. בוא, אני מכיר.
שהוא הכיל את המחבל בתוך האינקובטור.
מור אותם מהאוויר, ילדים, תינוקות, זה לא מעניין אותנו.
Does evoke some of the worst moments in human history, shall we say.
Ignorant people who were waving Palestine flags at Glastonbury.
They're being indoctrinated at Glastonbury.
It's appalling, isn't it?
What I found more shocking was the crowd singing along with it.
I think we're looking at the next Christian now, if we're being brutally honest.
I think this is an anti-Semitic decision.
I think this sends a very difficult message, and I think Sir Keir Starmer is going to have to do something.
Now, Jewish fans can't come to a football match in Birmingham because they won't be safe.
And it's glorifying violence, not just condoning, glorifying violence.
Essentially calls to mass killing. Simply because you don't like a country's politics, it's absolutely outrageous.
anti-Semitic chant globalized the Intifada.
We know what an Intifada is. It is terrorism against innocent civilians.
2 years into the first Intifada, Israeli forces had injured between 50,000 and 60,000 Palestinian children. This included at least 6,500 children who were wounded by Israeli gunfire. By this point in the uprising, Save the Children had recorded over 7,000 documented cases of Israeli soldiers beating Palestinian children, often breaking their bones. A third of these children beaten by Israeli soldiers were under the age of 10. And if that wasn't shocking enough, 20% of the children beaten by Israeli soldiers were under the age of 5. Save the Children mentions a case where a 4-year-old boy in the Gaza Strip was seized by soldiers after he pointed a plastic gun at them and then beaten with a truncheon until his arm broke.
The word intifada as having overtones of violence, Minister?
I think calling for to globalise the Intifada can only really have...
Don't denounce globalise the Intifada, which means kill all Jews.
This brutality committed by the Israeli forces had very little to do with the violence committed by Palestinians. During the first year of the Intifada, not even a single Israeli settler or IDF soldier had been killed in Gaza, yet the IDF had already killed 142 Palestinians in Gaza and injured thousands more. In total, 305 Palestinians had been killed by the Israeli forces, both in the West Bank and Gaza, within the first year of the Intifada. 50 of those killed were children, and another 20 Palestinians were killed by Israeli civilians in the first year of the Intifada.